All right, and good morning. So I had a opportunity to work with another photo booth owner. I was online inside of the Snappic user group, and they were looking for someone to help them set up their first event inside of Snappic. So I recognized the name. I called the person. Actually, I didn't recognize the name offhand, but once I started talking to her, I said, "Oh my goodness, we met in Vegas." So I was talking with her, and she said that she usually hires somebody to create her overlays and to input them into Snappic, and then she just goes to the events and runs the event. But she couldn't do that today, and she needed someone to help her set up the event. She had the overlay, blah blah blah. I had my laptop, and so I just jumped in and helped her. So today I'm going to create this video so that it can be a resource inside of our Chit Chat Photo Booth Owners group that you can go back and look at or review, and hopefully this will help and bless someone. So here is what I would do to set up a simple event. First of all, I would need to see my event. All right, so my event today I'm going to work on is a 95th birthday party. They've already paid, they've filled out their questionnaire. I use ChatGPT. I have a bot. She is my logistics person. Basically, I had a live person and they had to go back to working overtime at their full time job and could not assist me for a little while. I still needed the help. So I created this bot. Her name is Gina. And basically, what I do is I say, good morning, Gina. Here is our next event. And then I go into 17 hats. This is my CRM. And I go ahead and I grab the event survey. This is something we send to our clients just to get all the details that we need for the day. And you'll see what, inside of Gina, what she's able to do with this information. So I go ahead and I usually just copy and paste it in. You can download it and put it in as a file. Sometimes it works better if you just copy and paste the text in. I also go and grab the invoice so that she knows exactly what the client has paid for and what we are going to be providing. So I don't have to do a whole lot, just space, 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 and there. And then I hit run. So while Gina is working, I'll kind of walk through what she's doing. She's created an event overview. It's the date, the time, where it is, how many people are going to be there, who's our contacts, etc. Load in notes, like what are we going to do when we get there? Unloading. There are some stairs there. Make sure you charge a fee for that. Vendor parking. There wasn't any specifics. It's in the a backyard. So ask the contact person, Greg, where you should park. Arrival time. We generally arrive an hour to hour and a half before the event. So it's already kind of calculated that time for us and that we are loaded out after the event. Sorry, I apologize. This is telling me the type of gear that I need to bring based on the invoice. So I read the invoice. Gina already knows what I own. She knows the kind of cameras I have, what kind of tablets, what kind of booths I have, printers I have, backdrops, all of that, and what is needed for each event because I have trained her to know these things. So she's going to tell me everything that I need as far as my gear checklist. This is for my roadie. My roadie goes through and collects all this stuff. My roadie is either me or my son. Outdoor setup. In the survey, they did mark that it's outdoor. So we need to think about that. Do we need a tent? Do we need weights, sandbags? What do we need? Do we need our own Wi-Fi? What do we need? So it's asking us these questions or it's telling us what to do. Team staffing. We're only going to need one person. This is 25 people at this event. It's a classic photo booth with prints. You only need one attendant. What they should wear, the shirt, and a name tag. Oh, go ahead. This is something new. Go ahead, Gina. She's like, I'm with it now. This break area situation. Bring 2 camping chairs for staff comfort. So in case there's some idle time or some downtime, be comfortable. I was like, go ahead, Gina. There is no idle time though scheduled for this, so that just lets you know. Maybe you need to bring it, maybe you don't. I don't know. Special notes. Birthday girl loves pictures, and this is something that the client shared with us. So please take lots of them. We already know it's her 95th. I'm not even going to say it. So you need to make sure this is a very memorable birthday. Okay. Confirm on parking. And then also the invoice has been paid for. So they are done. All right. Pre-event to do. These are things that we have to do. All right. Sometimes it gives me a little bit more. The last time I did this, and I can go back and ask, I need a, can you create, sorry, a team member checklist that they can take with them. If you don't want your team members to lose anything, forget anything, create this for them. Put it on the clipboard. When they show up to pick up, here, double check your checklist. And they go through and ask me, is it here? Show me. Is it here? Show me. We put it in the cart. Yep. Show me, show me, show me. So she's creating that. Okay. She did a PDF this time. Let's see what this PDF looks like. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, it's kind of cute. But not. I like it when she just does it. Just does the text. So I'm not a fan of that one. You want to show off today, Gina? Why are you just showing off? I'm gonna tell her I don't need a PDF. Perfect. Now she's just gonna create it here. Can you just tell me here? She wants to be difficult today. There we go. All right. So this is something I do. And then I have her check off. I don't know how many times. Actually, just happened Friday. Um, my attendant was picking up, and she had to double back because what did I forget? The power and the gaffer's tape. So we were kind of rushing. It was a last minute event. It wasn't on our books. We're actually white labeling for somebody, so we didn't have time to do this, right? Because normally, if it's my event, we have this information ahead of time. We can put it in there. But this was very last minute. We're helping out someone in our industry, and we didn't want to forget anything. So luckily, my brain was working. She doubled back and she remembered. So there we go. All right. Now that we have this information, what I normally do, I don't know how you guys organize. If you do all the events, great, perfect. But if you have a team, this has been very useful to me. It's called Connect Team. And I'll share this information in our resources as well. But it has all of my attendants, it has their availability. I basically go in here, I can put in the job, pick the date. I go in here, I put the date in, and then the attendant will see the job. She or he will jump in, grab it, and then it'll notify me that somebody has picked up the job. And then we start chatting offline. We have a little chat. I create a chat for the event. As you can see, we had a Carlson, we had a this, and a that. So I can go back and forth and chat with them, give them the information that they need. Okay. When they're done, actually, when they get there, they clock in. It has a time clock. They clock in. And when they're done, they submit their shift, and that's how they get paid. Okay. All right, let's go back to, we got the event, we've got an attendant, we got the checklist. Now we're ready to set it up. First thing we need is I'm gonna go back here, is overlay. If you don't know about Paddee, Paddee is a software website that has thousands of overlays for you. This is something I use for my social events. So it has weddings, birthday parties, holidays, baby showers, school events. On my corporate or more fancier stuff, I will use my designer. If you want his information, I will definitely give you that. Anyway, this is a birthday, so we're going to go to birthdays. Let's say her favorite color is pink. So now it's going to bring up all the pink overlays. Ooh, that's so pretty. I like that. She's 95. She's not going to sit around for these 10,000 pictures. So I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to hit edit because we need to make sure it's personalized for, they call her Nana. And this is Nana's happy 95th birthday. I'm going to move this over a little bit so I can make this a little bit longer. Let's see how much space I need. Oops. Okay, and I'm going to move this over. Bring Nana back a little bit. There we go. Happy 95th birthday, Nana. We're going to change our date. Okay, I don't like that. I think I'm gonna go with not bad. I don't know. And then also, I love to put my website. Not love, it's needed. I've had so many people say, I found you because I went back, found the print that I took, and found your website on that side, and that's how I found you to call and book you for my next event. I'm trying to center that, y'all. Okay, good. All right. The cool thing about Paddee is that it knows how to send you the files based on your software. So I know they're going to love it. I'm just going to hit the software. So you got Breeze, you got DSLR Booth. I use Snappic, so I'm going to click Snappic and I'm going to hit export. When it exports, it's going to give me a file with the overlay as well as a preview that I can send to my client just to double check and get their approval. Excuse me. We're going to skip that approval step and just show you so that we can, and then I just go here so that it opens up. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these because these are old and I don't want to mix them up. Let's see, move trash. There we go. All right. The other thing that I like to do is to create inside of Snappic so that it looks the same is an attraction screen, pink. An attraction screen. So I usually just pick this one, edit, get rid of the placeholder. I'm going to go ahead and change that date. Okay, and make it centered. Okay, and then I'm going to change this to Nana. I'm going to bring Nana down here. And I'm going to bring happy birthday. Put that 9-5 in there. All right, and you can actually, there we go. All right. This is the best. I'm just want to do it so I can show you. You're going to also send this out. Now, say you don't have any of these, you can just hit other. It's still going to give you everything you need. Just hit other if your software isn't there. Okay. So that's exporting now. I like to wait for it so that I can open it up. So it's ready to go when I go into Snappic. Okay, it's there. All right. So now it's time to create our event. All right. The other thing about Paddee, I didn't show you this part, is that it's on my website. If I can find my website somewhere. It's Paddee. Doo-doo-doo. Here we go. It has a lookbook. So you can put this onto your website. So this is my website. And then when clients hit templates, they can see everything. They like this one, they put their information, what they wanted to say, hit submit, and it comes to me in an email. I can just update it and then send it back to them for approval. All right, so let's go into then all this. Now it's time to go into Snappic. We're going to create an event. If you haven't used Snappic before, this is Snappic. It does have already pre-created events in here. Weddings, birthday parties, holidays. If you wanted to just use these, you could. But we're going to create from new. I have the highest tier plan. So I have photo, I have AI. I think everybody has AI, access to AI. You have GIFs and video FX. So we're going to just do a simple photo booth. There's no green screen. I don't need an extra license. I don't need an extra sharing license. So we're just going to hit next. I'm going to name it Nana I did it before, so I'm just gonna put that in there. I always like to put the where I did it because if you're like me and you work in different cities, you just want to make sure you can put the venue name. So just kind of keeps track of what you're doing. It's on the 8th. It starts at noon, and then it ends on the 8th, and it ends at 2. I like to give it a little extra time just in case the party's not completely over. Oh, wait, one more picture. So we got time for one more picture. This is already built into mine, so I'm just gonna hit next. We're going to do printing. We're going to do email, text, a microsite. You can do filters if you want to do like glam, or you want to just have the clients be able to choose and change their image to look a different way. Digital props, I'm not really a fan, but digital props are here for you. Surveys and scratch and spin, those are things that I would use with a corporate client. Dropbox, if you are doing an event for somebody else and you just need all the files to go to a Dropbox, or they need access to a I don't know, but Dropbox is included there. Another thing people do, and they're using it with different software. So if you use Spot My Photo, maybe you're running Spot My Photo and Snappic at the same time. This is a great way for them to talk. It's through your Dropbox. I don't know if you have this, but the AI photo glam kind of fix their pictures automatically when it's taking. AirDrop is something that people get really excited that I have. And they're instantly getting their pictures, especially if Wi-Fi is really sketchy. It's a great thing to have. So I turned that on. This is QR interaction. So basically, I wouldn't do it for this event, but if you're an event where people need to kind of pick their experience, or you have multiple experiences and you don't have a whole lot of time, you want to get people through your line pretty quickly, they pick that. And then when they come up, they already have what they're about to do. They show the screen, their QR code, and it basically just starts the photo booth automatically. And then QR sharing, if you didn't have a sharing kiosk or whatever, or they didn't want to go through this came in handy during COVID. You don't want people touching your screen. Scan a QR code, and then that image or that experience goes straight to their phone. We're going to go ahead and put in our exit code 1234. Printing. You can limit the number of prints per session. So I like to do 5 because people get a little bit ridiculous. Or you can just leave it unlimited, especially if the client has paid you for unlimited prints. Then you just leave it open. This is another way to kind of upsell. Maybe you say your basic packages come with 100 prints. And then once they hit that 100, no more prints, and it just goes to digital. So, oh, you need more than that? Great. We can do an unlimited package, and you can charge them for that. You can also enable it to print, especially if you have this 100 prints. You can hit enable auto print. So when it takes a picture, it automatically prints out one picture, and you can keep it moving. Okay, next. Email, yes, we got it. I'm not going to personalize it right now. I do have this personalized. Here's your photo from Focus and Fabulous Events. Hit next. Ba, ba, ba. And now it's time to create our overlay. So just hit create. Hit cancel real quick. This is if you don't have one of your templates. Templates are here. You can save templates. Maybe it's something that you do all the time. Maybe this is an event that you do all the time. You can just start saving some of them. Okay, so we're going to create from new. We're going to use this size. We're going to upload our overlay that we created. Go right here. And in here, you got your preview that you would send to your client. And here's your actual overlay. So make sure you pick the right one. Don't worry about that. And then you're going to hit up overlay. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. Yeah. Now you're going to hit auto frame creator. So you do not have to figure out the coordinates or anything like that. Snappic does it for you. And you're going to make sure that your picture fits into your overlay just nice and perfect. Hit save. And you also want to make sure that you save this. So I'm just going to put Nana 95 again. Save it so that maybe you messed up. You got to come back in here, hit save. It's there. And you see the preview, you see the picture in there. I always go to edit, and I want to make sure that I'm saving the raw images. So go ahead and make sure you hit the processed, cropped, and then filtered picture without the overlay. Sometimes they just want the picture. So I save that. And then I also click show overlay and preview so that people know where to stand and they don't get blocked by any of the graphics that are here. This is a really pretty overlay. I'm really loving it. Okay. hide that. All that's good. We're going to hit save. Wait till it hits 100. It's there. Hit next. Now we want to do the screen. We want to make sure that when they walk up, they're at the right place. I'm going to hit still. You can do an animated one too. Sometimes I do that in Canva. I create a video and I put it in there and it's moving and everything. It's really kind of cute. All right, so we're going to go to downloads. I'm going to grab the one that I made. Make sure, again, it's overlay, not preview, because it'll have the little lines on it. Because we've already named it, we can go ahead and remove that title bar. So when they walk up, oh, happy birthday, Nana. All right, hit next. I usually take all this stuff off. This face match is really cool. So if somebody takes a picture, you have to go through this process, but if somebody takes a picture, it'll make sure that it sends them all the pictures, or it makes like a personal gallery of all the pictures with their face on it. Okay, so we're just gonna hit okay. This is a family event, so I do leave this button open because I don't mind that family sees other family members' pictures. But if you're at a consumer event or a public event, you want to close this by clicking the button so that they can only see their pictures and not everybody that came to the event. But again, I'm going to leave it open. Virtual, if somebody can't make it, hey, I live out of town, but I still want to have some fun. I still want to join in. You click virtual. It does cost $19 to add it on, but you can get a QR code or a link to send to your guest host, and they can send it out to anybody that can't make it to the event. All right, now we need to add my microsite. I have it saved. It's branded for my company right now, but you can brand it for your client. I will charge for that, custom microsites. Let me show you what it looks like. I thought I was going to show you right there. And hit edit. So it's branded. Now, at the bottom, people always ask, oh, how do I get in touch with you? Oh, how do I book you? Here's a link to my website. Here's a link to my Instagram. Here's also a link to our reviews. So when client or guests are taking pictures, oh, how do I get in touch with you? Oh, here, you just go. Did you take a picture? Did you send it to yourself? Did you text it? Oh, let me show you. They text it to themselves. And then when they get this, I always show them, hey, if you like your experience, make sure you review, give us a great 5-star review. Click on it. It goes straight to my 5-star reviews. All right, so we're going to hit done. Next. And guess what? You have successfully created Nana's 95th birthday. This video is going to be saved and actually put inside of our Chit Chat Photo Booth community membership, which is here. I am still running. Let me go back here. I am still running the special for a 25% a month membership. It will end on August the 5th. Let me tell you about it. Here, which is different from Facebook, is that we have a discussion board where I discuss things that I don't discuss with everybody here. On Facebook, I discuss it in here. We have Money Making Monday every single Monday. It's a Zoom call. We get on, we do strategy, we do some training. We have guest host. We also bring in experts. We bring in vendors to speak and share. I think this week we're talking about it's PR, press releases. A lot of people say, oh, you do press release, oh, you do press release. Okay, cool. I can make a press release. Then what do I do with it? What am I supposed to gain from it? What's the strategy behind using press releases? We're going to talk about that. So that's what this Monday's Money Making Monday is going to be about. On Tuesdays, we have office hours. Every other Tuesday, we have office hours. And let me go to it. We call it co-working days. And so every other Tuesday from 10 to 3, if you have something you're working on, you don't want to work alone, you just want to come and be around energy of people that are in their business, doing their business and being successful in their business, join us. Do it every other Tuesday. But opposite of this, on the opposite Tuesdays, we do Chit Chat Lounge. This is a evening event where we open it up to the Facebook group as well as the membership group. We pick a hot topic, kind of like Wendy Williams, and we talk for an hour about things that concern us in our industry and our businesses. Like I said, the open resources is here. This video will be housed in the starter pathway to success. If you're in the 0 to 1 year path of your business, I will put it here inside of a post so you can go back and you can see it. So anything that I think is related to, I have other videos here, anything related to somebody that maybe, what they're going through in their first year, I kind of put it here. We also have open resources down here, so I'll place it here for you to see as well. We do monthly challenges. We just introduced the Photo Booth Business School. So there is a school here where it's going to be breaking off into different categories. My school is the AI and automations for photo booth owners. We have a member, Peter Spence, who is doing SEO training. And so his school is here. And we're looking for more teachers and more people that want to share their knowledge. If you're a photographer, if you want to teach lighting, if you want to teach green screen, if you want to teach marketing, if you want to teach design work, if you want to teach different tools that help you in your business, please put it here so that we can all be learning from each other. Okay. That's basically a good snapshot. But again, $25 a month. If you miss the membership special, it goes back to $48. Oh, last thing, how can I forget this? We just launched our affiliate program. So it's inside a thing called Rewardful. If you're already a member, you should have received an email last week inviting you to the affiliate program. Basically, anyone you share this community with, you earn 25%. 20%, sorry, 20% of the monthly membership fee. So you $48, that's about almost $10 a member. As many people as you bring in on a residual basis every month, you will get 20% of the members that you brought in. So please share. If you love our community, share it with those that you think would benefit from it. But that's basically it. I hope this was a useful video and that you guys join us inside of the Chit Chat membership and join us for Money Maker Mondays, co-working days on Tuesdays, and definitely the Chit Chat Lounge. See you guys later. Have a great day.